Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new here. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today I have not one but two new vintage handbags to unbox for you guys. I am so excited. One of them are actually kind of featured on my Instagram already, and one of them is a complete surprise. It was a very impulsive purchase, but I'm absolutely obsessed, so keep watching to see what I picked up. This is the first video I've clicked on. It would mean the world to me if you go and hit that subscribe button and join my little YouTube family. Also check me out on my other socials. I post every single day on Instagram and TikTok, so if you do like fashion, lifestyle, vintage, pre-loved bags, handbags, designer bags, that kind of content, then I'm sure you're gonna love it over there. I also just realized I had a hairband on my wrist that whole entire intro, and I also got a new tattoo, if you guys are wondering why. Half of my fake tan is kind of peeled off. That is currently why. Okay, do you know what? I actually think I'm going to start out with my newest purchase, which none of you guys have seen yet. So, just starting by this dust bag, I'm sure a few of you can probably guess already what bag this is. It's a bag that I already have 3 of. But she needs to be added to the collection. So just a little bit of background about where I buy my bags. I find the best place for UK designer vintage, I think there's also one in Spain, is Designer Exchange. Designer Exchange have the best bags, the best selections, the best prices, and I honestly go on the website every single day. They also have a shop in Knightsbridge and a few other locations I think, but the Knightsbridge one is chef's kiss. So I go on there every single morning, and I was scrolling along and this bag popped up, and I actually saved this bag on my Pinterest board I think 2 days before. So obviously I was like, that is a sign, this needs to be purchased. So I bought it straight away online, and then you can actually pick it up the same day in store if it's like from the Knightsbridge store. So this was actually from the Knightsbridge store, so I actually got to purchase it and collect it all on the same day, which is so exciting. So here we have a Balenciaga dust bag. Let me get her out and show you guys. I actually still got the tag on because I literally just got this. Okay, so like I already said, I actually have 3 of these bags already, and they are my most worn bags, my most used bags. So I knew already this was going to be like such a good investment, and the price point of this was so good as well. Ta-da! So we have, do you know what? I actually don't fully know what city bag this is. It was listed online as just Le City, which I believe is just like the classic city bag. It's the medium size, although the bottom of this bag is quite a lot longer than my other Balenciaga city bag, so I don't know if this is the Velo. You guys were really helpful last time. You kind of told me all what the actual specific names for my bags were, and that would be really helpful if you could tell me the name of this one. So she is absolutely stunning. So I currently have a blue, a pink and a cream Balenciaga city bag. I think one's a moto, one's a first, one's a work bag. So when I saw this colour, I was like, she is just perfect for autumn. For myself, I would only add another city bag to my collection if it was black or yellow. And I know this is kind of like a tanny kind of gold colour, it's kind of like mustard, but I just thought this would look so nice in the summer and the winter. So obviously suede is such a huge trend this year, and I feel like this will look so nice with suede, look so nice with chocolate brown, denim, black. I just thought she was perfect. So this bag is in absolutely amazing condition. It actually feels very slightly different to my other Balenciaga bags, and I think it's because it's a newer model. So it kind of feels a little bit more, I don't know what the word, the leather just feels less worn basically than my other ones that I have. Has the gorgeous gunmetal hardware. I love the medium size. I feel like I actually get the most wear out of the medium size. And like I said, I don't know if this is a Velo because it has got this kind of longer section here between the top studs and the bottom. So if you guys could let me know, that would be amazing. I just fell in love as soon as I saw this, and one of the main things that also drew me to this bag is the fact it comes with a crossbody strap. So none of my current Balenciagas come with a crossbody. My pink one actually has a shoulder strap, but none have one that can actually be extended as long as crossbody. I just thought it was like a nice little extra to add in, just so I can wear it kind of multiple different ways. The mirror, of course, already attached. And the reason that I think this is a newer Balenciaga city bag is because it has the B hardware. So my other ones have the Lampo, and this one has, I don't actually know if you guys can see, but this one has like the B. Is that gonna focus? Anyway, it's got the B hardware underneath rather than the Lampo, and I believe that means it was made after 2014, or is it 2012? I'm not 100% sure. So maybe just a newer bag, but the quality and condition of this is absolutely 10 out of 10. And this is actually rated excellent condition, which I think is one of my first bags I've had from Designer Exchange that is rated in excellent condition. Very, very tough on their authentication and on their condition rating. But this one was perfect, and it honestly is just 10 out of 10. There's literally hardly any wear to this at all. The corners are still absolutely perfect. There's like barely even any marks, there's nothing. Obviously inside, when you open her up, you have the little pocket which is at the front. Oh, this has actually got like 2 little bits this side, and then you obviously have the back pouch with the main pocket with the little plaque on, and then another inside zip which has the original tag in, which is a nice little surprise as well. Even like the handles, like there's like nothing, like nowhere to this bag whatsoever. So I'm so happy to add her to my collection. And obviously she also came with a dust bag, little information inside, and I got this bag for £350, which I honestly think is so good. So a lot of my city bags I got for such steals. My pink one I got for 1 or 2, was it 295? 295 in 2022. I got my blue one for £330, and I got my cream one, I think that was £499. It's kind of a middle price point compared to the other 3 that I've got. The price point for that, £350 for this bag, is honestly absolutely incredible. So obviously they do these new now, and I think they are actually called the La City bags, and I think they retail for around £2,000 to £3,000, just to put some perspective there. And I just think the quality of this is so much better, and it looks so much nicer. I'm a sucker for the really worn vintage, just like really slouchy bags. That's like honestly my favorite type of designer bag, and that's just why I love buying vintage and pre-loved, because you can get exactly that in such better quality for such a fraction of the price of what you would pay now. So here she is. Let me know your thoughts on the new little member of the family. But like I said, I've got 2 to unbox, so let's go and get the other one. Okay, so next up we have my second vintage designer unboxing, and this time this is actually a brand that I've never had a vintage bag from. This is a Louis Vuitton bag. I actually don't own any Louis Vuittons in my collection, new or old, so this is quite a nice little new addition. And honestly, this is my dream bag. So when I unbox this, honestly, like this has been on my Pinterest board for years, this kind of type of bag. You can probably already kind of guess what it is, and I've just wanted this bag for so long. I've never seen one come up for good condition and for a good price point in the UK until this. And just a little disclaimer as well, this isn't an ad, this is not sponsored, but Designer Exchange did give me a little voucher to use towards a bag. So part of this was paid with the voucher and part of it was my own money, just to clarify. I've honestly loved Designer Exchange for years. I promoted them without any reward at all for me. I just honestly think they're amazing, and I think their bags are just so well priced. And the actual collection they have, I just don't think they can really be matched. So that was just a really nice little gift from them, and it just made me, it allowed me to basically buy my dream bag. So I've got a Louis Vuitton. I'm gonna open her up. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen this bag. I haven't actually spoke about her too much just because I wanted to film this video first, but I can kind of review it as well because I've actually used this bag a few times now. So I actually probably need to stuff her because she's looking a little saggy. But here we have the Louis Vuitton Neo Denim Speedy, I believe it is, from 2005. So this is my ultimate dream bag. I'm a sucker for denim bags anyway. I absolutely love denim bags. Got a denim saddle, a denim Gucci, denim Versace, and the Louis Vuitton denim collection is probably one of my favorites of all time. So when I saw this style as well, this is my absolute favorite, the Speedy. I also quite like the, I don't know what it's called, but I think it's the baggy PM that goes over your shoulder. One of those came up in quite bad condition and I nearly bought it, but I am so glad that I waited for this one because this is my just favorite style of bag. So obviously here we have the denim material, obviously with the LV. Then you've got the gold hardware, super shiny gold, little gold zipper, front pouch. Obviously the monogram goes all the way around. And obviously you just have this little back like plaque of leather. And then if we open her up, and also this bag, we'll talk about the condition. I've actually used this quite a few times, so if there's any marks in it, it's probably from me, but she is just perfect. Obviously if you open her up, you've got the little pouch at the back where I put like my phone, my keys, gum, things like that. And then you have the main little pouch. And for me to own this bag, if I told 18-year-old me that I would have this bag in my collection, I probably would have died, because this was just such a dream for me. The size is perfect. Actually, let's compare the size with my medium city. A little bit smaller, not too much, not too dissimilar to be honest, but it's definitely thinner, less kind of rectangular than the Balenciaga city, just for a little size comparison. So the size is great. The size is great for evening, it's great for daytime. I feel like I would grab this bag for like dinner and drinks or cocktails, or I'd equally grab this bag for like a day out in London. It can fit so much in it, but it can also be dressed up or down as well, which I think is such an amazing point about this bag. Also, the two front pockets do open. They're honestly a little bit of a faff to get open, so I don't tend to use them too much, but they do actually unbuckle if you did want to put anything in there that you don't need to immediately get. And I just think she's perfect. The leather as well is like such good condition. It's barely even kind of darkened at all, which is amazing. But I actually love these bags when they get super worn, super faded and like really dark. Like I actually love that look as well. So definitely not gonna be too afraid to use her. I'm just gonna try and use her as much as possible so that she kind of has that look. But the fact that this bag's from 2005 and it's in pretty much immaculate condition is honestly just unheard of, with original dust bag, everything. I just couldn't believe it. So unfortunately this bag was a lot more expensive than my city. It was definitely a purchase I had to think a little bit more about than my city bag, but I'm so glad that I did take the plunge and get her. So this one was on designer exchange for 1,100. So quite a lot more, but considering this bag is quite hard to come by, this specific style of bag, and for the condition that this is in, I honestly don't think that that's that bad. Considering it's literally got hardly any marks to it, the condition is pretty much perfect. I feel like that is actually quite a good price, and I feel like it's a bag that's never going to go out of fashion. You can use this all year round. There's so many different outfits, because obviously it's denim, it just goes with absolutely everything. So there we have it, my two new vintage bags added to my collection. Let me know which one's your fave, let me know your thoughts on both of them, and if anyone can identify what type of city bag this is, that would be amazing, like the year and everything. I would absolutely love that. So I'm so happy. Literally two bags that were on my wish list just manifested into my life. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm going to leave a little link to designer exchange in the description box if you guys do want to look at it for yourself. 10 out of 10 recommend. They have 100% authenticity checks. They have just amazing quality reports. Like, you'll pay such a small price for a really amazing good quality bag, in my opinion. They literally upload new items, I think, pretty much every single day. They also have like clothes, bags, accessories like hats, shoes, honestly everything on there. Also, if you're in Nice, both pop by the store and have a little look, because honestly that store is absolutely insane. It's so gorgeous. So I actually need to be kept away from that website because I'm spending way too much money on there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a little comment, and hopefully I'll see you guys very soon on my next video. Bye guys.